What's up, everybody? It's another Mike and Ant short. This is probably going to be a YouTube exclusive, but I'm your host, Expected Ant. I'm with my co-host, Mob Is. What's going on,
Chilling, man. Having a good night. The week's lingering. Trying to get to the weekend. But how's everything on your end?
man? Chilling too. Same here. It's only Tuesday, but it feels like it's been a whole week already.
You're not lying.
But Matt Ryan got a new job. He
I
was named,
heard.
yeah, he was the Atlanta Falcons named him team president. So he's going to be in charge of finding a new GM and a new coach. And reports are he's going to interview Mike McDaniel's for the Atlanta for the vacant head coaching job. But I mean, what's your thoughts on Matt Ryan being named vice president? I mean, president. Excuse me, team president.
Nah, I don't understand it. I would have rather liked him to be signed as like a quarterback coach or like an offensive coordinator. Not saying he could even do that job, but it just would seem more logical to me. Like, a quarterback like him should be able to help quarterback. But just I guess to have him in the building with whatever quarterback you have, whether it's Penix or another one, that's obviously a bonus. I'm sure he'll be around the players. Mike McDaniels, though, would be a perfect signing for that offense outside of nothing to do with Matt Ryan. That's a perfect signing. But I guess the question is Matt Ryan qualified for this? I have no idea. It came out of the blue. What is your thought process on that? Like, do you think this is something he's been thinking about or something they just, you know, popped out of the blue with?
It sounds to me that it's something that Arthur Blank, the owner of the Falcons, it sounds like it's something he just popped out of the blue with. And then obviously him and Matt Ryan have such a good relationship that Matt Ryan just felt like he couldn't turn it down. But as far as him being qualified, I don't know. I mean, what qualifications does Matt Ryan have in hiring coaches and hiring GMs? He's never done it before. Now, I will say though, he could. There is an example for this, and that's the Denver Broncos. They hired John Elway for the same position, and he wasn't really qualified. But I mean, for the most part, John Elway's had success. I mean, it's up and down, but like during the Peyton Manning years, obviously he signed Peyton Manning. They had that great 4 year run. They went to two Super Bowls, won one, lost
Yeah.
one, and then they had a down period after Peyton retired. But they seem to be back on the up and up now with after they hired Sean Payton and drafted Bo Nix. So I mean, John Elway, he wasn't really qualified, but he made it work. So maybe Matt Ryan could do the same. The only difference between John Elway and Matt Ryan is that when John Elway came to Denver, he had Tim Tebow. John Elway already knew he couldn't win shit with Tebow, so the first thing he did was, sign Peyton Manning. Matt Ryan, I don't know how he feels about Michael Penix or what he plans on doing with Kirk Cousins' contract,
Yeah.
but they might their quarterback situation might be solidified. The only question though is Michael Penix's knee. He's torn that ACL now 3 times, twice in college and now this year in the pros, and it's
Yeah.
the same knee too. So you don't know if he's going to be even be the same coming back from that injury.
Well, I guess this would be a good time to shout out the sponsor because if he needs a little bit of energy, I mean, he can scan the QR code, get on over to W Energy, put in Mob Squad 508 and get 10%. So he has some extra energy in rehabbing that knee. But
Ryan might need energy though, going through resumes, looking for coaches and GM.
all jokes aside, I think Matt Ryan would be fine. I think it's a out of the blue signing. He's definitely not qualified in my opinion, but I think he's a smart guy. I think he'll get it. I think it's you nailed the similarities with John Elway in Denver. Probably a little similar to John Lynch when he got hired as a general manager in San Francisco too. That
Yeah,
was a little like,
point I didn't think about John Lynch because another one that wasn't qualified for that job. He never done it, but so far,
yeah,
outside of Trey Lance, Trey,
yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah. Outside of that, he's been one of the best drafting GMs in the NFL. So I guess sometimes you just need to think out the box and you could get good results. I think this works. I think it works.
well, yeah, and
Um,
also too the thing that works in Matt Ryan's favor is that they played in that weak ass division. You see it every year. You only need like 8 or 9 wins to win that division.
yeah, I think by far they got the best team over there too. Talent wise, anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean, you and I talked about it when it came to Raheem Morris. that team has way too much talent for them to be struggling the way they were throughout the season.
Yeah,
I don't know if Mike McDaniel would definitely help if they go that route. It would definitely help that offense. But as far as building the team, I don't know because he kind of lost that locker room in Miami. So we'll see if he does get the job, what he could do in Atlanta.
we definitely will see what he could do. But I do see similarities with Penix and Tua, and I just see a lot of things there where I think he could work with. But with that being said, I mean, we'll see how it works. Let them know where to find us, my brother.
All right, you can find us obviously on YouTube, but if you want to listen to us on Spotify, listen to the whole podcast, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart Music, I'm excuse me, iHeart Radio, Amazon Music, and Spreaker.
Yep. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and head on over to X, follow at Mob Squad 508 and at Inspector underscore Ant. And we out, fellas.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Peace.